YouTube, what's happening? It is Thursday, March 27th, and we're going to talk about the NHL. There are 10 games on the slate. We're going to break each one of them down, look at all the stuff we always look at, see if we can find some value. But first, a little recap of yesterday. I think it was a short day. There was only 4 games. We took these 4 plays. This one did not hit. He only had 1 shot on goal. Couldn't get the second one for us. This one hit. This one hit. 2 in 1 day. That is a green day. No matter how green it is an amazing day. So we will take profits, no matter how large they are, every single day if possible. So green is good if you want the plays typed out for every sport I do, or if you want access to the spreadsheets so you can do your own research. You got to go up to the HQ. Simple as that. Easy peasy. So enough of that. We have a long one. We got 10 games. Try to make this video not too long. Try to keep it under like 15, 20 minutes. So let's go ahead and jump to that first game right now. All right, first game on the slate is going to be Pittsburgh and Buffalo. And we got to scroll for it. There it is. It is currently Buffalo 135 on the money line with a 6.5 total. So let's go ahead and pop over here to the potential goalies in this game. We have Alex and UPL. UPL's 315. They're both 315, actually. That's okay. You normally don't see us highlight that, especially at that number. All right, whatever. So they're both below average. Anything below 3s or higher than 3, to me, is considered below average. I like them to be around the 2.7, 2.6. Ideally, you want them closer to 2, but only the beast are there. So let's look at the numbers. 5-4 and 1, 5-5, both mid. At least their offense and defense are mid for Pittsburgh. Buffalo is just kind of just not there, is there? They're just not doing good, are they? So 29th in shots, 23rd, 22nd versus 32nd. They're giving up the most shots. They're only getting 22. I say only 22, 25.9 versus 32. We could potentially look at Buffalo shots on goal. We could look at points, either team, because, man, the defenses are just not doing well. Props, let's pull them up. Outlier, link in the pinned comment. Click a sign, get you a week for free for all sports, especially worth it now since baseball's back. Lots of information. So we don't have many to pick from. A lot of bad matchups, but we do have Phillip here to get shots on goal. The only one here, just FanDuel. So pretty good. 70%. And we got under 4 unders. Let's see what this looks like. Dude's been getting some good volume. 2.5 average on a 1.5. Last 5, 2.4. I could work with that. Head to head has not done anything though. That was January. That was last season. So you could take this. We have 10 plays today. We don't have to pick every single game if we don't like it. But it is 2.5. He does have some good volume. He had 0 here. How many minutes is he getting? That's another thing. Minutes on ice. It dropped to 11. That is concerning. So I think personally, I need to see why this happened. It could be an injury thing. It could be, lineup things. I don't dig that much. We look, around here we look at numbers. We don't go too deep. So I'm personally going to pass on this one. We're going to pass on the whole game because I don't like a side. I don't like a total. And then you see the props. Not much to look at. So pass. Next game. All right, game 2 is going to be Ottawa and Detroit. And we can see currently it is Ottawa 122. Basically a pick 'em. Let's be honest. 5.5 is our total. Let's look over at the potential goalies. Linus and Alex. 278, 275. Again, about the same. Nothing standing out. Go to spreadsheet. Again, well, here Ottawa's offense is actually doing good. 3.4 goals in the last 10. Way up from their average of 2.9 on the season. Defense, not so much for Detroit's. Negative goal diff, positive goal diff. That's why they're 7-3. That's why they're 3-7. Pretty straightforward. Ottawa's playing better. They're on the road, though, and I do not like taking road money line favorites in any sports, especially NHL. So let's go look at the props, see if anything good over here. Anything good? Not much to pick from, but it's all average. Everything's mid. Literally. Very little. No red. Not a single red. Let's see. Over shots on goal. We'll look at that. Under shots on goal. We'll look at that too. Over shots on goal. Over shots on goal. And under. Tim under? I don't know about that one. Let's just start with that one. Yeah, he just hit last time for 2. I will never take an under 1.5. That just seems ridiculous. Drake has been popping off last couple games. 4 and 5 in his last 2 games, averaging 2.2. Last 5, 3. Not bad. Head to head, you can see what he's done historically against Detroit. Not the best. Alex, what have you been up to, my guy? 3.7. Now, given that 11 is doing a lot of heavy lifting, we know that. Last 5, only 2.8. Missed the last 2 games here. 2.5 might be a little too high for him. I'm gonna take him off. I would still take Drake before, because Drake at least has some recent volume is what we want to see. We got 2 others. We got Lucas, shots on goal, under. I don't like how he has these potential spikes that he hit last time. No. And lastly, we got Moritz, 1.5, 2.3, and 1.6. Yeah, that just looks funny. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna take Drake. 1.5 works for me. So let's go Batherson over 1.5 shots on goal. We'll take that and move on to the next one. All right, next up we got a fun one. We got Tampa and Utah. All right, so we got Tampa at home, 192 favorite. 6.5 is our total. Let's look over at the goalies. Your main starters, 256, 222. Both are pretty damn good. We know that. Nothing new there. 5-3 and 2, 5-4 and 1. Both teams playing kind of right now, kind of mid. Hence why all the numbers are the same. They're red, but it's basically 20. So yeah, 3-4 and 3-1, not big a difference. Everything's kind of mid. So I don't trust a side or a total at all in this one. The shots are not really getting up. We'll see if there's a prop standing out that we could take. So far, I don't like anything. Double hundreds, huh, for Mr. Gunther. All right, Dylan. Dylan's been popping off on these shots on goal, hasn't he? He is so consistent with 3. He had a bunch of volume, and he's like, I'm just going to do 3. He's going to miss eventually, but I don't know when. Until then, it's almost like he's got trust. Like, he's averaging 4.4 shots a goal, 2.5. He just, yeah. What else we got? Barrett under 1.5 because Dylan takes all your shots, right? Yeah, exactly. 40% for point. Sorry, I can't do that. 60, 60. I guess we gotta go with this. We gotta ride it until the wheels fall off. So, they're over 2.5 shots on goal. We'll take that. Next up, Montreal and Philadelphia. Oh, Philadelphia. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 120 Montreal, 6.5. This might be a money line I do take. I'm just saying. Let's look at the goalies. Sam at 293. Samuel. Both Sams. We got Sam B. Sam. All right, cool. Look at the numbers. Oh, Philadelphia. What is you doing, baby? What is you doing? 1-8 and 1. I mean, 4-2. A negative goal dip of 2.5. If you took them on the average, your puck line's already 1.5. You could take up -2.5 and still on the man. I'm sure there's somebody been fading Philly every day, just making bank on it every day because you could. Montreal, you can see what they've been up to: 26 versus 28. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna say Montreal money line. Sorry, I was got to. Let's go to props. See what we got. Any props stand out? Look good? No green undershots. No, we're just gonna go straight Montreal. We're just gonna fade Montreal money line. Simple. Let's keep it simple. Let's not overthink this, right? Look at how bad they're playing. 1.7 in the last 10, 4.2 allowed. Yeah, no, I'll say Montreal money line next. Next up, Washington and Minnesota. And we got 155 Washington on the road, 5.5 is our total. Let's look up at the goalies. Charlie and Phillip, 263, 246, both pretty good. Can't complain there. Let's look to 8-1-1, 4-5-1. Washington is crushing it. 3rd in offense, 7th in defense. 4 with a goal diff, 26 goal diff. Offense still isn't there for Minnesota. 2nd worst offense. Only Philly's worse. We just saw by literally 0.1. So, but at least they have some defense. So that's why their goal diff's only -0.7. So at least they're trying. Man, but they can't score. They can't keep up with the offense. So far, Washington might be the play. Both teams' defenses are good, though. Let's see. Let's go to props, see if anything stands out. Ooh, very little to pick from. So we got Connor here, over 1.5. We got John, 1.5 over. Both have good matchups. Let's see if anything looks good. 2 on a 1.5 is not what I want to see. That ain't good. Go away. It just ain't good. 1.8 on a 1.5 is even worse. So therefore, no, not a single prop looks good for us. Do I want to take Washington on the road? Like, I took Montreal just because it ain't how good Montreal was, is how bad Philadelphia is. That's what it is. Minnesota's defense isn't bad. They're number 8 for a reason. They're only allowing 2.5. Washington's getting 3.9. I'm a little concerned by this. Like I said, I don't like taking road money line favorites, except for Montreal. So I'm going to pass. I'm just getting a vibe in this one. I don't want to mess with it, so I'm going to pass on this one and move on to the next one. St. Louis, Nashville. Nope. St. Louis is a 140 favorite. 5.5 is our total. Let's look at the goalies. Who do we expect? Joel and Saros, 264, 288. Both pretty good. Can't complain. Above average. Look at the 8-1-1 for St. Louis. Been crushing it. 5-4-1 for Nashville. Mid. So 1-2-1. You can't get much better than that, right? St. Louis is absolutely on fire recently. Defense is there, 2-5, just like Minnesota was. Again, that is literally the same setup as last time with Washington and Minnesota. Except now it's St. Louis, Nashville. Again, I don't care how good you are. Road money line favorite. I need a bad defense if I'm going to take a road money line favorite. Nashville ain't got that. They're pretty good. So they both don't give up shots either. So I'm not going to pass on this one. Let's go to props. See if anything stands out. Ugh. What? This is ugly. All right. No props. Okay. Let's go back here. Do I want to take St. Louis? That's all we can do. Take St. Louis at 140. I might even do a parlay of just of the roads, just like Montreal, Washington, St. Louis, and take those 3. But for right now, for the game itself, I'm not going to touch this because I lean St. Louis, but I'm not going to put them as a straight bet. I will include them in a moneyline parlay, which let me go ahead and just, let's just create one. Let's just create a parlay. It's a good day. Let's do it. So we're going to call a moneyline parlay, and let's go ahead and add Montreal. Let's add Washington. Let's add St. Louis. Let's see if we add anybody else to that as we keep going. I don't know if we will. We'll find out though. So pass on the game, but it will go in the moneyline parlay next. Dallas and Calgary is up next, and we have Dallas 144 on the road, 5.5 is our total. Let's look over at the actual goalies. Let's see here. 239, 264, both pretty good. Casey's pretty damn good, obviously. 264, yeah, good goalies, good deal. Look at the numbers. 6-2 and 2. They're both 6-2 and 2. They're the same offense, about the same defense. They're the same team, different colors. So only thing is the shot differentials. They're getting up 29.4. They're giving up 29.8. So we could look at Calgary shots on goal, perhaps. We could. Let's see what we got over here. Props. Prop it up. We could look at Dallas because he's been crushing shots on goal recently. So we could look at that. Under, over for Mason. That's another good matchup for the season one. That's good. Jonathan over, we already said we could look at that against Dallas. That's pretty good too. So we got 3 potential shots on goal. Let's see. 2.3 and a 1.5. Not the best. 2.4, a little bit better. Head to head, you can see what he's done historically. Not too bad. We could potentially do that. Mason, 1.7 and a 1.5. Get out of here. That's too bad. That's too close. And then Jonathan, 2.3. And then head to head, you like facing Dallas. 2-3, 2-4. Well, Dallas is giving up 29, which is above their season average. Somebody's got to get it. I think I'm going to take him. I mean, you could take Matt if you wanted to. You could take Matt. The last 10, you see what he's been up to. I think for this, though, yeah, let's rock with that. So we're going to take Huberdeau, Huberdeau, over 1.5 shots on goal. Works for me. Good history. Last 10, a little it's either peak, it's peaks and valleys is what it is. 4-0. That's what we're getting at. So we'll take it. It's a little risk. I don't love it, but I'm gonna take it. This one next. Next up, we got LA and Colorado. That's a fun one right here. Talk about some beasts going up against each other. It is 150 for Colorado, 5.5 is our total. Let's look at the goalies. Darcy and McKenzie, 210, 250. Man, Darcy's good. McKenzie's obviously good too. They're both beasts in my opinion. So looking at the spreadsheet, that's a lot of green. Oh, both top 5, 3-7, 4-1, both top 5 deep. So we got both top 5 offenses last 10, both top 5 defenses last 10, both top 3 goal diffs in the last 10, 2.1, 1.9. They're going up against each other. Whoo, buddy, what? The props, good luck with the prop because the only one that looks good is going to be Warren, but he hasn't hit in 3 to 5 games. So no, this is going to be a straight pass because the games is too damn good. That's all it is. This is a game you watch. And you bet just because you're a fan of a team. That's it. Maybe over and under you root because this is good. This is good. There's no good props as you see, but that is just too good. This is a pass just because of that. Next up, Edmonton and Seattle, and we got it's a pick 'em basically. 115 to Edmonton on the road. 6.5 is our total. Look at the goalies. 2-6 for Calvin, Joey 2-7-2, both pretty good, above average to pretty above average. Look at the numbers, both top 10 offenses, defenses, not so much. We might even rock it over. 6.5 though. Feels 5.5, yeah, absolutely an over, but nope. Let's go to props. We should be able to get a prop here. Let's see. Shots on goal from Maddie. Seattle is allowing a lot of shots on goal, but Edmonton's only allowing 25 in the last 10. So if you take that, it's gonna be rough. Let's see, shots on goal. Seattle is allowing 28.1, which is they're in the bottom 10. We could take that. We could take you. You did it for us yesterday. See if you can do it for us again, good sir. Do we take him twice? We'll find out. What the? Okay, Connor McDavid's out, obviously. We know that. Let's see. Okay. Ryan's going to get top line minutes. How did you do yesterday? You had 3 shots on goal against Dallas. Pretty good. Can't complain. How many minutes did you get? 20.5, 23 before that. I like that. How did you do? You had 3. Pretty good. How many minutes did you get though? 22.9. Pretty good. To be honest, I think I like this volume better. His number is 1.5. They're both 1.5, but for some reason, I don't know why. I like this better. It's 2.6 head to head. Let's see what he's done. He's done pretty well. Last time against Seattle, he had 5. So yeah, let's go with this guy today. We'll take we'll take Ryan. So I got to type the whole name out. I don't like hyphenated names. Never have. Never understood it. So Hopkins over 1.5 shots on goal. Yep, we'll take that. 1.5. It's an EV play. It should be 209. We can get it at 176 because FanDuel has priced it wrong apparently. So very nice. We shall take that. Other than that, so you see the history, got the minutes, everything's good. Exceeded in 7 of his last 8 games, 3 shots on average. That's the things you want to see. Yeah, take that next. Last game, Toronto, San Jose. Toronto's 245 with a 5.5. Let's look over the goalies. Who do we expect? Joseph at 274 with Alexander at 357. My dude, you're just getting worse as the day goes on. That's just all you're doing. All right, spreadsheet. Let's see. 5-5 Toronto. So, and the numbers are, ugh. Your offense is good, but both defenses are not. Your defense is terrible. Man, okay. I was thought about taking Toronto on the money line, but no, not now and not a chance. So both props. Okay, we got some props we could take. Okay, Will Smith shots on goal, Tyler shots on goal, William shots on goal, Nylander shots on goal for the other side. We can take Bobby McCann shots on goal. We got 5 potential. Who looks the best? Well, that was a 9-game streak that ended right there for Will Smith. Yeah, he had a 0 there. Head to head, he's only played once against Toronto. He had 6. And that was literally on March 3rd, which was 24 days ago. That could be one to take. 2.9 is very good. So far, that's a winner. Tyler, 3.5 on a 2.5. Head to head, not good. I think I'll take Will Smith. Let's see. William, 2.2 is already not good enough. Nylander, 2.5 on a 3.2, not good enough. And lastly, Bobby, 1.9 is laughable. So yeah, we're going to try. Will Smith had a day off. That's cool. Whatever. Sometimes you have a bad day, you know? We take Will Smith. Keep it simple. Over 1.5 shots on goal. Just end it right there. We passed on 4 games. We took some other plays. I still have a moneyline parlay of 3 games. You already know if you were paying attention. We cover that after like the midway point. Those same 3 teams. So yeah, good steal. I can work with that. So that was all the plays for that. Now tomorrow is a shorter slate. There's only 6 games, but I will be here tomorrow. Drop a like, subscribe. Go up, check out the HQ if you want the plays typed out or access to the spreadsheet so you can do your own research. Other than that, I appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow on Friday for some more NHL. Peace.